Don't get this, misunderstood. She had kitchen ready, she can add another food. They get her one cup.
You wanna start? Take for yourself when me and him apart.
I'm bamboo. You do that, dude.
Sans UK are one of the biggest disappointment and embarrassment we see in our recent times when it come on to one dancehall show. We see where Aidonia them perform, we see where Vanessa Bling them perform, but we also see where them have to run off of the stage and take cover. So, what really happened at Sans UK?
Yo, one know the East dancehall, link Entourage Records. One know the talk I turn in dancehall, link Entourage Records. Your Entourage, the meat you know eat from morning, your ruggedness.
Bless up, and welcome back to Entourage Records. You're new via here, please consider subscribing. Turn on your post notification bell so whenever I make a new upload, you can be the first to be notified. Sans UK was supposed to be a premier event where people go to enjoy themselves and go back home feeling good with the hard-earned money them spent. But we have whole heap of fans feeling robbed or cheated of them hard-earned cash after the security at the concert was breached and their lives were in danger. Plus, they were very disgruntled of how the show was executed.
Pretend to be my future guarantee.
All the problems and the difficulties that the promoters were facing, whether true or fabricated, the promoters were trying to press for time from early because according to some of the patrons, them say up until 9 o'clock, Vanessa Bling nor Idonia. In fact, they were saying none of the artists no reach past stage as yet. So right there, the promoter them a try buy time. So by this, me have to draw the conclusion, say promoter them a try done the show early. So what really happened right here, so I turn off Vanessa Bling mic, and that's the reason why she fling down the microphone and walk off the stage, unlike what a brother I gotta say really happened.
Yo, me just see a post where people them have to boo Vanessa Bling off a stage because she can't on stage and sing this old song from 19 how long he slap you but he love me. The people them boo her, she dash with the mic and walk off a stage. Me tell them say most of these Jamaican female dancer artists are garbage because I don't see why you da go on stage and sing that the song there from 19 how long boy he slap you but he love me. All me can hear is boo.
My fans can pay their money.
So Vanessa Bling get to go back on the stage, and we hear she say the fans them pay them money. In other words, she don't need to cut her time short. She wants to finish her segment so our fans them can get them true money's worth. But right here, we had a security personnel or a copper or whatever moving towards her more are likely to cut her time or to escort her off the stage. So we see where Vanessa people them insist say nobody's supposed to touch her and them want her to finish our song what she has sing, which she did get to continue.
I don't want to put myself in trouble, Lord. Jesus, keep me safe, keep me safe, as I'm about to represent my fans, Lord.
Vanessa, a while ago, one boy tried to touch you,
Where's it? I put my hand when me a go. Where's it? When the clock there. When the right to the wheel. I'm going to be able to see on the river. Shut up, dash, nice, man, give it to God. Please get me a man, please try and be it. I know people before feeding the back.
So Idonia forward to take a piece of the show and go up, go join Vanessa Bling on stage.
What's Aidonia? My sons! Boys, you are all over my sons, sir!
So during Idonia's performance, him face one similar thing what Vanessa Bling did face in terms of the mic being cut off on her. Well, guess what? The mic get cut off on him too. And we know say are the promoters them cut off the microphone due to how they want to finish the show early. But not all of them cut off the microphone, they cut off the microphone in the middle of the two artists them on the stage. So the promoters leave them exposed to anything what can happen. The whole buckles, the whole flinging and everything. So it basically put their lives in danger. So right here, so you can see where Idonia's team or entourage are taking him away hurriedly as quickly as they can so he can be out of the danger zone.
See it on the clear.
Yo, so is that it?
Yeah, it's bare flinging stuff, bro. I'm telling you, we got one already. Hey, listen.
Okay, let's
Hear that? That's bomb.
He wasn't as remorseful or empathetic as others. Cause this brother here, I give it to Vanessa Bling and Idonia. Cause him basically no mind what happened to them.
And I guys are run just like girl them where you gotta go see. And all I girl them a share the general. You want the man for himself. That's why you're still in your feelings. Idiot, blood clad farmer girl. You feel like nobody tell us if you run good on a station, go tell police boy you see lizard. Idiot girl, that fuck up you and the man. You feel like I tell send you to jail. Because you want proof point boy you loyal boy you see lizard. When me and you know you not see lizard. Fuck you paper. You know see where I reach? Vanessa Bling and Bumble Idonia over sons. I'm not left far out because she see Idonia come meet. I backly people them dash off and pussy all they want to see Sonia run with him skirt in her hand. Lift up his skirt and run and fuck. You feel me sorry for doing them. Sorry, me never did it to pussy hole. I'm all one bucking up on a stage show and a pussy. Head me a fling off a pussy. Down a waist man go suck on yourself. Big body boy and a civilian and come down. pussy on no good. Thing Lily.
So he might endorse the throwing of bottles or whatever after Aidonia and Vanessa Bling. In fact, he must say he want to catch Aidonia on a stage show to toss some buckles after him. But he might get this whole thing wrong, as we can see. And we can see that him have a thing for Vanessa Bling in terms of the whole Vibes Cartel thing. And him alone have that sheep-like or delusional mentality where they can only look from one perspective. So what she got through is not as important. I hear him say, I know Vibes Cartel send her, go say, she did see Lizard or whatever the case may be. But more likely, me will talk about that in our next vlog.
Sans and soaked, count your motherfucking days. It's getting to the point now where I'm gonna have to literally start questioning what budget are you lot working with for these artists? Are you lot literally only paying for 15 and 20 minutes of their time? Is that what you're lot paying for? Because yesterday, Jada Kingdom came on after 9 o'clock and Elephant Man didn't even have half an hour, if that, on the stage. What are you lot playing with? Today, I'm looking at 9 o'clock. Oh no, watching the clock. Not one artist touched that stage at 9 o'clock. To the point where I'm like, rah, like, how much time are you not really going to try to give Vanessa Bling? And how much time are you really going to try to give Idonia? Big 2025. And we still can't run an event properly. We still cannot run an event properly. Are you kidding me? Me, I'm not from an event kind of like, I don't do events. But at this point, if you can't hold an event, if that's not your strength, then don't do it. Don't do it. Because you don't have no problem with collecting people's money. But when it comes to actually putting on a show and putting on things for the people, them, you lot can't match it.
Sans promotion. Forward. Yeah. I want to make a talk. So, when we run out yesterday on the offensive and think say people now watch and see exactly how we conduct one show. See, now the smoke clear and the dust have been settled, we basically see exactly what go on. It's obvious say we run this thing under poor management. Completely poor management. And we hear from many of the patrons them how bad your management structure, how you manage this thing. It was so bad. People even not complain about the time when the artists them forward upon the stage. Uno a run one show and 9 o'clock, none of the artists them not forward yet. You don't have so much artists on the lineup. And the artists them, as when I patron I say, it's like they not even stay 1:15 or 1:20 minutes. So how the main act them like one Vanessa Bling and one Aidonia, how much time the mugger get? So despite the difficulties as far as the people them we are pushed down the way, it was obvious. Uno I try to end the show quickly and the people them pay them good money. So with the feedback and how I see what go on, I realize now that we have one whole heap of inconsistency and glitches in our show what we need to fix if we want our show to stand out as it's already branded. That's why this page I tell us to count on the days. Because if we don't keep on with this folly behavior, we don't get knocked. And I don't wish that on anyone. Just like how you never wish the next show will get promoted to be messed up or mashed up. But Uno obviously pull the plug on that show ya. Even if the cops or whatever, Uno have tried pull the plug long time. And full thing is like the same old story over and over again. Uno need to stop it. Uno need to stop it or else Uno go find yourself a promote one show and Uno get not basically no lose one whole heap of money. No fans now go and go. So Uno either need to rebrand the show or take some stock and see exactly where Uno go wrong.
Me I tell them straight up, Sans say gonna for fool. Every year Uno go Sans, I wanna get a negative experience. And Uno come on the internet and Uno talk about how bad it was, but Uno return every year. Some people even fly from different states to go to Sans. That is how, you know what I mean? But Sans say gonna for fool because it's not like they're not seeing and they're not hearing your complaints, but every single year it's the same shit, bro. Every single year. You would think they get it by now, but they don't. You know what I mean? Sans does not have a positive track record. So why do you guys continue to give them on hard-earned money, bro? You see, when it comes to people that try jump in, people that try cut the line, and people that argue amongst themselves in the crowd, them think they're normal. Them think they, for the most part, are outside of the control of the production, the people are putting on the event. Yes, security is there, but security is not going to be able to be at every single thing that is happening and monitor that. It's just not possible. There's too many people. You see what I say? But they say when it comes to the production of the event, the stage, everything concerning the stage, the mic, the music, the sound, the lights, everything, that should be flawless. That is what people pay their hard-earned money to see. That should be executed perfectly. You see what I'm saying? Every year is always something, bro. Why is Vanessa Bling performing a cappella? Why is her mic being turned off while she's performing? What kind of ghetto style that? Vanessa Bling have to fling the microphone and walk up at the stage. You see what I say? Idonia have to run past stage like a truck meet him out. You see what I say? And while he's performing the few songs for the few minutes he was on stage, it looked like a volcano get ready for erupt behind the man, because one bag of man upon the stage, you can't see you argue them and argue, bro. That shit look ghetto, unorganized, and chaotic as fuck, bro. Them lock off the light while Aidonia is performing. The people them are walk in the dark to them vehicle and then transportation, bro, when the event lock off, bro. Bro, that shit ghetto, and on the need for stop give Sans on the money, because Sans take on off a fool. Sans is never going to get it together.
So, Mr. Promoter, rather than forward and I live in denial and I make all these excuses, fix this issue. Fix the darn show. And I wouldn't encourage anybody to pay their hard-earned cash for a stampede, for run up and down, to put them life in a danger, buckle and chew everything when different people after them and a fling from every different angle. You don't know if your head can get bust. You don't know what can happen to you. Worse, you might forward there with, you know, probably somebody when it's so active where it's like them can't move left, right, nor center and thing, them just get caught in the middle of this whole heap of violence. And then with all this complaint with one of the promoters I'm talking about and thing, shame on you, my general. And necessarily lack of security why all these things happen. We don't never have enough security on the ground. We don't want to invest little and make wholly more. Like when I try to invest 10% and I reap in 1,000%. But the same decision that we take left people life in a danger. Brother, the people them safety, as me point out previously, the people them safety is much more important than anything else, period. So when you forward and discriminate, or when you forward and distinguish between which people are which people, man, go have a seat and get yourself for your act together. Get this show rebranded. I mean, you have to have people who supported you and all that, thank you. Yeah, that's all well and dandy. But if only they put in place, half of these things wouldn't happen. You know, people stand up on our wait all eagerly and things. The artists, the foul on stage. You know, a Jamaica business for like a poor man that put on a show. A big ass show like Sans, where it's internationally known. And these are the things that no pull off. And plus, at the first guy UK, they are foul with the sidebar come distract people about people break down the fences and all these things. Yeah, they did. And that's bad for the security or for the safety of people. But if you had put whatever you need to put in place, all this wouldn't happen. So what you need to do, take the responsibility, go back to the drawing board and get this SHI, I don't know what show the right way. So dancehall artist Quash, it looked like he's going to prison. Recently, an article found out agreed to a plea deal because he was on federal gun charges in the United States. His trial was supposed to be on the 3rd of September, I believe, election day of Jamaica. And news forward out says Quash make an agreement to plea because you know say he had to plea before I think the 26th of August. So it's saying the entertainer whose given name is Andre Maurice Whitaker was facing charge of being an illegal alien, possession of firearm, and unlawful possession of a machine gun. So him lawyer basically try everything because they were trying to suppress the case in terms of one illegal stop and stuff like that. But when him lawyer with smartly see exactly Wagwan and realize basically for every count, Squash I look upon 15 years, and it was about 3 or 4 counts. But what I think really scared them are when the federal prosecutors them make him lawyer know say, well, I guess them share to them lawyer. Them have additional video and text evidence where them get from Squash's phone, and they was going to enter it into trial. Plus, they were trying to use evidence from Squash music at trial. Remember me do one video about a year or so ago where this youth used Bob Marley's song to go ahead and prove in case, because prosecutors in Florida too, it was upstate Florida. Florida, I same thing. Same law govern the whole state. And that's how he got out of it, because they were using his music on a RICO trial. The Bob Marley song him use. Get off of the case, because the law of state say they can use it, because what them a preach, more likely, is things them practice. I want to make this even hard and worse to Squash. This I'm second running with the law, where the US after one traffic stop in 2023 make him get detained because he had an illegal gun again as well. And court documents are show that the first traffic stop he had 2 guns with him, and this is similar to the incident in February 2025. So the first traffic stop, Squash had 2 guns. The second traffic stop, Squash had 2 guns. John was star. I mean, enough man say entourage. Based on how them man they are living, them have to have somebody to guard them. Them have to have tools to guard them head back, because the mobile war and thing. So him don't know at any time who after him. Stay home then, Negro. Stay at your yard. What you doing on the road? Stay at your yard. Because after the incident with J-Man, it's obvious the cops gonna go ahead and watch you. They will. Them will watch you. Them now while you. They're gonna go ahead and watch you. Slowly. If all who know about how feds and the police working at the state, they don't arrest and investigate. Them investigate before them arrest you. Because when them arrest you, I eat that fear. What them make sure them do is gather all the evidence where them need upon you to send you go to prison. So Squash import film badness from Mobile, Jamaica, whatever, and import it in Florida, because that's what the evidence was showing, and this are the result. So, on one hand, he's running away from something according to him, the violence and stuff, but he's also bringing the same thing in a one different country, one different state, when he's supposed to concentrate on in music. So now, enough people are going to say Squash was set up and all these things. But what we need to remember, Squash experience from Jamaica, the whole jail, the whole everything. And back then, he could have the notion or the narrative that somebody a fight against him or police a fight against him. But who a fight against him in the States, where him right now give way in freedom, because he want to continue to live one certain lifestyle. So the $1 million question is this. So if Squash did try to protect himself and all these things, why him couldn't be underground when so-called enemies don't know what part in there? Because everybody and then granny knows a Squash down Florida. Why? As an artist, we're supposed to be covert and all that. Enough people know part. All them even know at one time they had the Airbnb and the internet and all them thing there. So Squash them to me, they wanted the limelight as artists, and like they wanted the highlight as bad man. And basically, this is what he gets. If you're the subscribers, want to leave a thought on the comment in the comment section so we can talk about it. We've come to have another video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, those who haven't done so as yet. Also, please turn your post notification bells. Whenever I make a new upload, you can be the first to be notified. Peace out, bless up. I'll definitely catch you in the next one.